episode 10 of Brick Shots with Billy. Obviously, Tonios here. Been here since day one. We got a friend of the show. John is finally joining us. You've heard us say sorry, John, about 1,400 times on this show.
This is the reason why it's me.
The most critical man of
Mr. Stats.
of any of our fans is definitely John here.
Give a quick shout out to Primetime Painting and Power Washing, Saginaw, Michigan. Go ahead, Josh. Here you go.
Hell yeah, Josh. Appreciate the money. So, Tony, we'll jump right into it, or are we going to ease John into everything?
Gotta
ease.
I say ram it in.
Ram it in.
We're gonna ram into it. Let's go. Your boy. He's probably not your boy. He's not my boy neither.
Okay.
He's somebody's boy, obviously, because he just got $40 million.
Oof. I think you're talking about Taysom Hill?
How?
I don't know, man. I think if you're going to pay the guy, so like, I'm all for somebody getting paid. Make your money. You know what I mean? But
how? No, not even how. Why?
Yeah, why is a better question.
Why? Not how. Why?
So you're a Patriots fan?
I am.
So if I told you, hey, Matthew Slater just got a 5-year extension for $60 million, are you not sitting here like, why?
I would have Robert Kraft, that judge that let him off. I would call him, hey, you made the wrong decision. Arrest him now.
He's not even their guy, so it doesn't make any sense. He's just a guy on the team.
He's on the team. He's a wide receiver, a return man.
He plays tight end too. But it's like on specialty little like. You think Sean Payton's hiding something from the world?
Sean Payton, if that's your illegitimate son, just let the world. You didn't
well,
have
you
to
hide your kid from the world. Hide his kid from the world. His world from
because
the
he
kid.
cheated on his wife to have this kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's Sean Payton. She's gonna forgive him just like Urban Meyer's wife did. I mean, it's. You know?
I don't know, but
what did she? Yeah.
What do you think? I don't.
He's got to know something that why they're keeping him on the team. If you're gonna jump straight to Taysom Hill or Trevor Siemian instead of going to Taysom Hill, and then you pay Taysom Hill right away, something's going on.
Maybe, so what if? So let's say Taysom starts next week though, or he starts Thanksgiving Day. Are we then like, oh, okay, I see it.
No, because he hasn't proven anything yet. He's still not. It's like giving Brock Osweiler a ton of money. He played 3 games and you paid him $50 million. Whatever you got.
Good for fucking Brock Osweiler. Quick shout out Arizona State.
I don't know why. Hey, like I said, Sean, it's all right, man. Happens in my community a lot. If it's you hiding something from the world, do what you gotta do. I don't get it. I still don't. What? Does he have a game with more than 10 completions?
I think he's only started 1 game.
No, he started 2 games last year. Michael Thomas had like 10 catches.
Oh, so he threw 10 slants.
Well, yeah, but still, say what you want about Michael Thomas. Like,
no, he's a good. Let's not even go into that. Okay. He threw 10 slants.
But yeah, Taysom had like 247 yards. That was like but he threw 2 touchdowns, ran for 2 also.
I'm not mad at that, but yeah, $40 million.
Yeah.
I mean, you should have paid him at the beginning of the season.
And then Jameis would be your backup if you're going to pay this dude this much money, right? Like, or is that crazy?
So, is that telling us that, hey, Jameis, you got hurt, you're out of here?
Probably.
Was it a one-year deal for Jameis or a 2?
1.
Yeah, I mean, he's done. I mean,
that's it.
It's a wrap. $40 million you got, unless maybe they're getting rid of Alvin Kamara because it's cheaper and Taysom Hill's gonna play running back. Yeah, like I don't know what's going on. I'm confused.
And the Saints, if you think about the Saints, man, they're in cap hell all the time, and it's like it's these kind of moves where like you're sitting here like y'all have that much money.
The answer is no. Like the answer is, I don't know. Maybe since Caesars. Caesars bought the dome. Maybe.
Also, Caesars, can you come to Mississippi and let us mobile gamble? I just don't want to go to the casino every weekend. It's just kind of.
Well, they do. Yeah, they do have it, but it's at the Bow. But you have to be inside the Bow right now, currently. But they do have an app where you'd be able to bet online. Not yet.
I want to do it from the studio. Okay. But speaking of guys with money, this dude hasn't been paid yet. Baker Mayfield, do you think he gets paid?
Yes, he gets paid.
Why, though? That's the question. See, but this one we can do why.
I don't know why. I'm still trying to. I mean, because Odell is a problem. He hasn't been there in 2 weeks. And
Baker played awesome the week without him.
Yeah, then this week, Juice, wide open. I'm gonna just throw it to the safety.
Oh no, excuse me, hold on. That was the Browns let go of him 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
They played great, got destroyed by the Patriots, and then barely beat the hanging by a thread Lions.
Yeah. So I don't think
John,
he
you
gets paid. He's not getting paid. This league, you either have a QB or you don't. And right now, the Browns don't have a QB.
So I'm gonna say one thing, and it's because it's the Browns. That's why he gets paid. It's because it's the Browns. Give the organization a little bit of stability, man. You have an organization in the Steelers who had 3 head coaches their whole time. You have the Baltimore Ravens, who's had 1 head coach for the last 14 years and who's won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but you're going to set your franchise back by anointing a guy who's not the guy.
No, but
Rip
maybe
the
not
Band-Aid
say.
off.
So if I tell you he's not going to be paid Dak money, but he'll get paid a little less.
What do you think, like 80 mil?
I don't think that happens in the league.
Even franchise him. Give him 1 more year, man.
I don't-
Give the fans something to kind of.
See, and that's the thing. You're saying it like it's not the Browns. They went through how many quarterbacks?
26.
They about to get that train back to rolling.
But that's what I'm saying. Do you want that as a franchise? Do you want that, or would you rather be mediocre at least a little bit?
You find
awful?
somebody new. You find somebody new. You say, Baker's not cutting it. You find somebody new.
But how does that work for the Browns? It hasn't, and that's why Baker has won them a playoff game in his tenure so far, and that's in the last 4 years.
I mean, look on paper, you should have one of the hottest offenses.
He's been hurt.
Yeah, well,
Are we giving an excuse? Or is
He's
that
been
just
hurt.
who gives a fuck?
Chubb's been hurt a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when he was healthy,
They
still.
went to the playoffs, Tony. They won 11 games.
Last year.
Last year? What about the years before that?
They just missed it the year before.
Yeah, and then before that, they won, what was it, 1 game with Baker? Or
I don't know. But one playoff game? I mean,
there's a bunch of
you're holding
quarterbacks now.
everybody's to the Cowboys standards? Like, that's what we're doing?
No, I'm just saying, to give that organization
Fuck
some
you,
stability.
Cowboy fans.
We're talking about Cowboys later. But
Of course.
give that franchise a little bit of stability because you've been a dumpster fire for the last 20 years.
I mean, or maybe they like
You
being
give
a
that
dumpster
stability
fire.
to Myles Garrett. You give it to somebody who deserves it. Not
No, because then Myles Garrett's going to bounce because y'all aren't going to fucking win. Because you're going to draft
he
a new
can't
QB.
bounce.
Oh, that's true. Well, he can. He can sit out and be like, hey, just fucking pay my money.
Yeah, that's not
But he ain't doing that.
That's
He's
fair.
not doing it. I'm with John. You pay somebody else. Myles Garrett
Okay.
playing great. Hey, he go play even better. I'm
Nick
gonna
Chubb's
pay
gonna
you for
need
it.
some money soon.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Are they gonna let Kareem Hunt go?
You got it. When you pay Nick Chubb, it's going to be like, hey, man, you need to learn how to catch the ball. You're going to be a fucking 400 touch year back, you know.
400 touch year back. Okay. You made it work.
400 touches per year back.
Okay. I mean, you made it work. I was going with
Okay,
it. All right.
thank you.
I don't think Baker is that guy. I don't know.
But see, I'm not saying he's the guy. I'm not saying he's the answer. But I'm saying he's somebody to at least, hey, let's pick his 5th year.
Is he giving the fans hope right now?
I
So
think
now
so.
you pay him $20 million a year,
Well, not the ones that
and you
do.
have a shitty QB still. Now they have like zero hope in their QB and no money to get another one.
Juice is out of there. He's gonna leave too.
And that's fine. He should leave. But I'm saying,
So, do you want your whole team to dismantle around this sorry ass quarterback, or do you want to bring somebody that can at least throw them a wide open pass? No pressure, Billy. I was looking at no pressure at all.
no, yes. And that sounds crazy. But having a quarterback is how you... Look at the Steelers with Ben Roethlisberger. He's trash.
Now, but he's
And-
also 40 years old.
That's what I'm saying, though. So let's look at it. Just hold on.
With some Super Bowls under
Yeah.
his belt.
Yeah, 2 of them. I got it. I understand. But if you're looking at Ben Roethlisberger last year and this year, they still paid him some money. He restructured his deal to kind of fuck around, right? But you're still trying to structure this team around Ben Roethlisberger, and you're still really great everywhere else.
Yeah, but Baker Mayfield hasn't got to Ben Roethlisberger.
And Baker Mayfield
status.
doesn't want league QB minimum money either.
He's not going to get. I'm saying though, he's going to make not Dak money, obviously not Patrick Mahomes money, not close to Deshaun Watson money.
But his ego wants him to make
Top tier money.
Top tier money.
But he's also how much money is he making?
Makes him want to. No, that's not
You
enough.
don't think he can think about it and be like, hey man, who's paying the bills? I'm
No,
not fucking worried.
that's not how he's
He
built.
lives at the dog pound.
Baker Mayfield is a longer lasting Johnny Manziel, and you know it.
That's fair. I'll give you that.
Ego's
I like
bigger. I like Johnny. I like him. But ego's just as big, and that's you see what you did. That's what he wants. You see Patrick Mahomes getting paid. You see Dak getting paid. Cowboys, but he gonna be like, well, if they playing mediocre right now, pay me the money. That's where you gonna think. So
but okay, so that's the thing, right? So if let's say the Browns are like, hey man, here's a contract, and he's like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna go pay
What do you
somewhere
think is a reasonable contract for Baker Mayfield?
What's Kirk Cousins' contract?
Probably,
5 year, $85 million, right?
yeah.
Then 5 year, $85 million. You're Kirk Cousins. You're Jimmy Garoppolo. That's the money he's gonna get.
I'd much rather have Kirk Cousins than Baker Mayfield.
But Kirk's been around. He's done it a couple of times with with a football team and with, you know what I mean? Like we've seen Kirk do it.
They went to the playoffs too, huh?
So yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Baker went to the playoffs
Once, Billy. Once.
I'm saying he's been but he came to a organization that has literally been a revolving door of quarterbacks, and he showed up and he's like, I'm gonna be the guy. Cleveland, let's fucking go.
Well, then you just keep franchising the mother,fucker
and that's
until you find
hit
your
him
next.
the Kirk Cousins treatment. I'm with it. That's what I'm saying. I'm okay with that. Shit, bring Tyrod back. I guarantee they'll win a couple more games.
Yeah, if Tyrod starts.
Yeah, start
If they never, and that's what I'm saying. That's why this organization is gonna move on from Baker Mayfield.
Right, this is
Think
about Baker Mayfield. He's
Think
taking
about
up all our
if
show.
Tyrod was there and he had those weapons. He would have
He's
won
winning
more.
with Houston's weapons.
That's what I'm saying. But
That Nico
you know,
Collins
speaking-
and John's cousin.
speaking of people that needs to go or maybe should go, what about your boy Pete Carroll out there in Seattle, man?
John, I'm gonna let you take this one.
I'm getting rid of Pete Carroll. He's old. He's not cutting it. Russell Wilson he's hurt this year, but he's just not making good decisions with running that franchise, giving away first-round picks for a safety. I'm getting rid of him.
A safety that has 3 career interceptions.
I have.
The same.
He has 3
as,
more career receptions.
The same as Vince Wilfork. That is crazy.
See, that's a better number. But so I'm with John all the way to get rid of him. And I said this in maybe episode 2 or 3, but get rid of him running anything in the franchise. Keep him as a head coach. Let him work with what's on the field. But you gotta get a GM in there. He's like, Pete, are you about to draft an outside linebacker in the first round? We have the worst offensive line in the last 5 years. Are you fucking high? No. Offensive tackle. Moving on. Let's keep going.
See, and I think that's what's wrong with these franchises. They give one person too much power, and then
Your
that
boy.
takes your boy.
Bill Belichick?
Nah,
That's not
Belichick can have all the power.
Can't draft a wide receiver to save his fucking life.
Not at all. Not ever. But we win, so
Yeah.
it doesn't. It
You remember
works
the Kyle
somehow.
Duggar pick? People were shitting all over Belichick, and look at Kyle Duggar now. Killing it.
But I was talking about your boy,
Oh, it was my-
his uncle, Jerry Jones.
Oh,
Whew.
out there in Dallas land.
Yeah.
But see, no, so he gave Stephen Jones a lot of the draft decisions.
Just recently,
And
yo.
but no, it was like in 2013 when he started really
They've
letting
been
that.
losing
No, but I'm
since
saying,
1995.
but the Cowboys had the best offensive line in the game for like the last 5 years.
Yeah, they did.
You know what I mean?
And what's that gotten him?
Well, a playoff win.
You
For
know
the
who else
Cowboys
has
fans, that's fucking.
playoff wins? The Jaguars. So that ain't saying much.
It was so it was later than I thought, but like
Yeah, I was waiting on the Jags to come out. If y'all didn't notice, faithful. Whew.
sideline gear from 2018, but I get it though.
I mean,
See it, 2021.
I don't see them letting Pete Carroll go. I just don't see it.
You got to see what's out there. So if there's nobody better than Pete Carroll,
But so
you
who's
don't fucking
okay
get him.
then?
You don't
who,
drop him.
Who are we taking?
For
I'd
Pete
take
Carroll,
Eric Bieniemy for sure if he wants to come to Seattle. But he showed this year because he was definitely a top candidate for a lot of teams, and he was like,
there's got to be something wrong with him.
over there.
People are steering clear of him for some reason.
what do you think it is?
I mean, he's got baggage,
but he has.
but
Well, he has Andy. It's Andy Reid's offense. Like,
Yeah.
is Eric just calling the right play? Like, it's hard. It's hard for you to judge. I think someone who's underneath an Andy Reid's wing and has a Patrick Mahomes. Like, it's hard for how do you know that that's what he's doing? Like, if you look at Bob Saleh, right? Like, he took a shitty 49ers defense, turned it into a top 5 defense for the last 2 years, and sent him to the Super Bowl.
Sure.
So, like, but what has Eric really done to show, like, I run this shit? I think he should take another offensive coordinator gig, and I think he does it for 1 year, and if that offense has a good year, head coach right there.
Other than him, who you got? Who's out there to be had?
Lovie Smith.
I like Lovie Smith.
I like Lovie Smith too, and I think he's not getting enough credit because he's in Houston, and they're winning. They just beat the best team in the AFC, who just won 6 games in a row. I think David Culley for Houston is doing a lot of shit, but the defense is looking incredible, and they lost J.J. Watt.
Yeah, see, and that's where I think Seattle may have fell off because they had like top tier defense for so many years.
Yeah,
and they put Russ in a
quarterbacks league.
Huh?
It's quarterbacks league. Got to pay him eventually.
But they put him in a position to be like, hey, I'm gonna get you right here on our side. Just go score, and that's all they had to do.
You can't score with no offensive line, though.
Well, that's the thing. Draft, like I said, man. Everybody, I don't know what's up with these draft teams. Like, hey, you know what? Forget the offensive line. We'll plug anybody right here. Get a Billy, get a Tonio. Let's just go with it. We're gonna go get the best wide receivers, but we're not gonna be able to get the ball to them. I don't understand it.
Look at Chicago with they have weapons, man. Allen Robinson's good, Mooney's good, even Marquise Goodwin is pretty good.
Yeah,
He's
but
not having the time.
Yeah, like you know what? Speed drills. You get it out of here in 1 second. It doesn't matter. And so I don't know. I like Lovie Smith, but I don't think they get rid of Pete Carroll no time soon.
At least as a head coach.
I don't see.
Give me a different GM. Give me somebody who can.
Yeah, probably.
So if you're in Seattle, do you take, hey, give me Russell Wilson and we'll give you 2 firsts, 3 seconds, 3 thirds, and Jerry Judy?
Russell Wilson's not bringing that.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Russell Wilson? He's not. He's older.
He's in the wrong side of 30.
He's older.
Yeah, but look, he brings his wife
Sierra
too.
putting it on him.
He's hurt.
You got Sierra in Denver out there?
Chilly.
Just hanging out, yeah.
But Sierra putting him on him, not making him no younger. He thinking about being at home, retired every day. Like, damn.
Is he a dad yet, or like is he still just a stepdad?
No, I think they had a child.
Oh, that's good. Good for him.
Yeah.
Hey, congrats, Russ.
So,
Give him a call.
So I just think, I don't know, man. I think they should, if they get rid of Pete Carroll, whenever Russ leaves, that's when Pete Carroll leaves as well.
Didn't we say that about Bill Belichick and Tom Brady too, though?
I didn't.
Well, you did. I'm saying.
I mean, the real Patriot fans did. We knew Bill's gonna be just like Joe Pa. As long as don't no allegations come up, he gonna be in New England till he dies.
Yeah,
and that fucking hoodie and short pants.
Angry fucking look on his face, just dead.
He's smiling more. That's how I know it's happening soon. He's getting older.
Oh, he's starting to get senile.
Yeah,
he's happy all of a sudden.
He's smiling, doing this. It's like it hurt. So I don't know. But let's get off Pete Carroll.
Yeah, you're right.
The most complete team I said it. I don't remember if you said it. No, you told me they weren't. Buffalo. At one point I said Buffalo's the most complete team in the NFL.
You did say that.
It's not turning out to be true.
It looks bad.
Yeah,
Buffalo's looking bad.
Yeah. Well, why do you think?
They got nobody to run the ball. They can't. All you got to do is stack the box.
And ding dong, the witch is dead. It's crazy. Like.
And their defense isn't playing the way that it's supposed to be.
They were
playing.
I don't know. Maybe it got cold and shit was like.
You're from Buff. It's cold all the time up
Yeah,
there.
maybe.
Does it get hot up there? I've never been that far.
I don't think so.
I would never go that far.
I don't think. I've been to New York, like
Not
Brooklyn,
the city,
but I ain't never been to the country part of New York.
I bet it's freezing up there.
Probably
that
like
sucks.
it's probably.
They're just a
20
one-dimensional
degrees
team, though. They're pass the ball. That's all they got.
And if you can defend that, it's over with. I mean,
I haven't heard much from Stephon Diggs this year either. So
Nope.
He started out hot, but that dizzled down really, really soon.
But see, when we're looking at a lot of these receivers too, and especially like a Stephon Diggs, you're looking at, they have a lot of games where it's like 10 catches, 165 yards, 2 touchdowns, and you're like, oh wow, and then the next week it's 3 catches, 19 yards, no tugs, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, well, those are pretty okay 2 weeks, and it's like, no, it's not. Just
unacceptable.
it's not. You know what I mean? Especially from Stephon Diggs, who is, there's that big famous shot last year where he's standing off looking at the Chiefs like, this isn't a good team right now. And again, so I've been getting shit on because, like, Billy, you said the Chiefs aren't good. Billy, you said the Chiefs aren't good. Like, they weren't. They're playing good now. It's like,
they're still not a good
why
team.
is it?
They're not a good team.
So remember last week I said my arm is hanging on the train?
Yeah.
So my foot's on it right now. I'm not jumping on. My foot's on it because they still only scored 20 points against the Dallas defense. And,
Whoa.
well, they scored 19.
Hold on now.
Yeah.
Now, John, you watch. Dallas is the best team in the league.
They
best
are.
defense.
Hold
and
on.
all this.
Hold on. I saw them play against the Broncos. I saw what they did to Atlanta.
It's Atlanta.
It's the Broncos.
Does that count?
Yes, they wherever that is out there, Atlanta. They haven't been
West
good.
Coast Atlanta?
Yeah, they haven't been good
Why
since.
was that hard for him to say?
Couldn't remember.
Couldn't
I was
remember sides.
Trying to get like, is it Midwest or is it all the way west? Colorado is all the way up.
Midwest is such a dumb thing to say, but yeah.
I mean, it's a thing though.
Yeah, but it's still stupid. It's
I don't
it's,
care.
It's,
Billy, we didn't make it up, so it was something there.
yeah, it was already.
All right,
still
so
stupid,
apologize.
whatever that is. No, I'm not apologizing.
Okay,
Midwest is dumb.
That's
It's
not dumb.
It's closer to the east than the west.
It's not.
To all my Chicago
Yes, it
family,
is. I'll look it up.
to all my Chicago family that calls it Midwest, he's a good guy. Don't.
I'm okay,
Yeah, yeah, he's a good guy.
but the way you call your place is dumb. Here,
But
here's the mid of the U.S. The Midwest is right here in this area, and then you got the Northeast. And then it's the West Coast. It's silly. It's silly to me.
shut up.
Now, if you go to the United States, like by New York, and you're like, yeah, this is West, then yeah, sure, it's the Midwest.
Either way, it was the Broncos and Atlanta.
Yeah.
Atlanta is probably the worst football franchise since the Jaguars.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Of all time?
Nah, not of all time.
You
Maybe.
realize the Texans suck, the Lions are shitty, the Jets are ass.
The Bengals are perennially ass.
Yeah, but
Well, they're not. They played pretty okay last year.
but the Jags.
Perennially. This year.
Oh,
they're
perennial
decent.
ass.
Atlanta has been on a skid since 28-3, bro. It's not pretty.
Well, they made the playoffs the year after.
No matter. That's the worst shit I've ever seen happen in my life
I didn't think it was
in sports.
2017 was pretty bad.
For y'all,
Yeah.
Was it 44 to, what, 17 or something?
I don't remember the score, but it was bad. We were up big and we
You have
lost
to say
Alabama.
sorry,
Sorry, John.
I mean, I don't Georgia sports in general.
Yeah, Georgia's a bad state.
I mean, the Braves just won. Shout out to these guys.
Shout out to
They beat his Astros. But
They cheated.
yeah, back to the main thing.
Sorry, yeah, we've been off on what's happening.
The Cowboys suck, and
So the Cowboys are playing.
I'm not
that,
ready
yes.
to say the Cowboys suck though.
Not ready. It's the same thing with the Chiefs. Like,
care
I think
about
the
you,
Cowboys.
not
So the
ready.
Cowboys play the Raiders.
we're not ready to say the Chiefs suck.
No, I'm not ready to be on the Chiefs bandwagon
Okay,
just yet.
all right.
But we see if Dallas plays the Raiders, awesome, and they kick the shit out of them. All that means now is the Raiders are shitty, and Dallas just can beat up on shitty teams. End of story. That's what that is. But that's if we see. But if we see Dallas do that, right? I think that's where we're going. But if we see the Chiefs, they're playing. They got a bye week this week, and then they play the Broncos. If we don't see the Chiefs beat the shit out of the Broncos, I think we're not all the way out.
Because like I said, man, are they averaging 19 in a game this year?
So, well, they're averaging quite a few points, but
I mean,
they're also leading the league in turnovers.
oh yeah,
So
because
that's
Pat
not
Mahomes
good.
is leading the league in turnovers.
Yeah, he had a fumble against Dallas. He had an interception again against Dallas too.
Leading the league. And
He's not
they
playing very
only beat the New York Football Giants by what, like 2 points, 3 points, something like that?
No, it was a touchdown.
Okay, what was it, 19 to?
No, it was like 27-20.
Nah, they didn't score more than 20. The Chiefs didn't score more than 20. It was bad.
Sorry, John.
Sorry, man. It was bad, bro. They're not who we think they
Well,
are.
I'll correct. We'll get it correct.
And
after
their
the show.
defense is still not good. Dak just looked like Dak.
Dak's a good quarterback though.
Sure. Sure.
But because now we also because if the Cowboys come out and like I said, so if they lose to the Raiders, that's it. The Cowboys are not a good team. Over with. But at least if they beat the shit out of them, we know, hey, you can beat the shitty teams where it counts, right? And that's what good
That's what you
teams are
gotta
supposed
do.
to
You
do.
beat up on the shit teams.
But then you get to the playoffs, and then you let all the Cowboys fans down.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm excited
So,
about.
so Tampa Bay beat up on a shit team last night.
Mm-hmm.
But Tampa Bay will go to the playoffs and beat Dallas.
Yeah. Well, if they can get past the Saints.
They'll beat the
Saints
Saints.
ain't gonna make it.
I'm just throwing it out there. Tom Brady looked really scared when Trevor Siemian put on that fucking helmet.
Nah, probably.
And that secondary is awful. If it's not Daniel Jones back there throwing the ball, the fucking Giants win that game. That secondary, it has me and that fucking trash can with the taco seasoning in it.
It's not always Daniel
Playing
Jones.
corner.
I saw a replay. 3 receivers running slants and they ran right into each other. What's Daniel Jones supposed to do?
I mean, that's Jason Garrett's fault.
Well, Jason he's out of there.
He's out
That's
of there.
probably why he got
But
fired.
these
So
guys
watch
are running
Daniel
into
Jones
each
go
other.
for 400 yards next week.
Uh,
Remember what
Gotta
happened
get some
when
better execution.
you remember what happened when the Raiders got rid of John Gruden and the fucking Raiders came out there? They was like, we can show them something today.
yeah,
That's what Danny Dimes about
Yeah,
to
they
do.
showed him once and ain't showed him shit since. Hey, John, I know you got a case pending. You need some help? I'll testify. I'll be a character witness. They want him back. Need him back. Man, let's
We
see.
won't talk about the.
Oh, we're gonna talk about
Oh,
it.
we can then. Okay.
We're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
Big Ravens fan in you, so of
I mean, I'm
course-
a mediocre one. I mean, I'm a. That's all I got in the garage.
Okay, that was just. Oh, okay, yeah, this one right here.
He's got
Oh, and this right here.
that stuff over there.
Yeah, and that. Anyway,
The stuff up, you're just saying it's not.
You got a life-size Lamar Jackson cutout.
yeah, it's really bad. Life-size Lamar Jackson with the
Holes
shades
in it.
on it. So
Oh,
either way,
yeah.
so he made the comment about, oh, you was just throwing it around. I don't know if you were serious or not, but he said Jalen Hurts was the great value Lamar Jackson.
Yes. So obviously the show's a little earlier because of Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
So that was just going to be one little thing I made sure to look up
yeah,
to see if I was correct.
yeah,
Obviously, we did it out here in John's first production meeting with us.
yes.
I was wrong because he's playing very, very well. Now the superstar factor that Lamar is simply based on MVP and all that other shit.
Yeah, I mean, but 2 years in,
Yeah, 2 years in, not playing bad.
not playing bad. And I think,
Essentially his first year.
yeah, exactly. So
Doesn't have Carson Wentz sitting
Yeah.
behind him just waiting to fuck, you know.
waiting for him to fuck up. But I think Jalen's had a chip on his shoulder since Nick Saban went with
Tua.
always hurt Tua over him.
Yeah.
Because I don't know,
Excuse me.
because I'm not an Alabama fan, but I do know sports. Jalen Hurts 12.
Well.
Kind of.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts 12-2 his whole career at Alabama.
And won a national championship.
Yeah, like freshman year.
Yeah.
Won it. All right, I'm struggling. You bring him in to beat Georgia. Sorry, I didn't. Okay, that's why I paused.
We're number 1 this year.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Number
But then against,
Oh, yeah, you got it. Number 1.
I'm not throwing this.
Throw up a number 9 then.
Hotty toddy, baby.
Woohoo! Hotty toddy.
Yeah.
I was in a fucking
Yeah.
truck stop bathroom one time and I actually heard a guy from the stall next door scream hotty toddy. But that's a different story for another time.
Yeah.
Maybe on brick shots behind the scenes.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
But I just I think if you see Tools playing terribly and you got Jalen Hurts on the bench against Clemson, that's a different ball game because Jalen Hurts knows how to win.
Yeah,
Like,
I
they
mean, but
swap
Nick
them
did,
out.
But Nick,
They
Yeah, they swapped him out after the game was over.
no. He came in
came
and
in
won
and
the
won.
SEC championship.
I'm
4-2.
talking about against Clemson the next year when
Yeah,
Alabama got destroyed.
yeah. Tua wasn't gonna. Jalen Hurts wasn't gonna change anything of that.
Man, Jalen Hurts had just they switched roles. Tua came in and beat Georgia, and then Jalen Hurts had to come in and beat Georgia again the next year.
Boy.
And I'm thinking,
I'll edit this part out.
I'm thinking
You say
like.
it every time.
I'm Nick Saban, and like you say about a lot of shit, we're not half as smart as Nick Saban when it comes to this football shit. But Jalen Hurts just beat Georgia for me. I'm going into this Clemson game, and Jalen Hurts is my starter. That wasn't the case. Tua was a starter, and Tua was, like he is now, injured.
Are we hating on Tua or are we
Nah,
talking?
Nah, I'm just saying.
Okay.
So I think him having to leave and go to Oklahoma put a chip on his shoulder because it was like, oh, I can't throw. Oh, I can't do that. And he finished, what, second in the Heisman race behind?
Yeah, but that's more of a product of Oklahoma. Not this year withstanding, but every quarterback.
Even
is
if you
talking
add
about-
both of their numbers, it's still kind of withstanding if you think about
Okay.
it. But
I mean, well, see, he wasn't running as much in Oklahoma either. He went there and got
to pass.
to pass the ball, and that's what he did exceptionally well. So I think he's been playing with like a chip on his shoulder. Even when Carson Wentz went down and he got the spot,
Yeah.
he was like, you know what?
Well, they draft him in the second round, and that's like an unfair target on the back of this kid who's like, well, we just gave Carson Wentz an extension, and we're gonna draft you. It's kind of like the Jordan Love situation.
Yeah.
Like, you're kind of putting this kid, and again, I'm only saying kid because like to the rest of the NFL, he's a kid. So it's like you're putting them in this rough spot to where, hey man, we don't really like the starter that we got, so you're gonna have to take over. And you're like, whoa.
Yeah, like,
you know what I mean? Like,
because obviously, if you're first round, you know,
yeah, like
I'm coming in,
Yeah.
I'm starting my team.
this team fucking sucks. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
killed.
Well, you're a second round, team fucking sucks, and
The
quarterback
team
goes down.
just won a Super Bowl 3 years before they drafted Jalen Hurts, man.
I mean, but
they were
so-
doing
they
fine.
liked it.
so much can change in 3 years.
Not enough to
And-
change a quarterback and head coach.
I'm with John. When Tom Brady throws for 505 and you win, you looked into that. Shut up. Let's keep going.
It's unfair to call Jalen Hurts
a great
value Lamar Jackson.
Again,
Arguably, he's playing better than Lamar Jackson is this year.
arguably, sure, yeah.
I mean, he ain't been out a game. That's one nigga against him.
Yeah,
And I
the-
like
the
Lamar.
the numbers are pretty similar.
I
And
ain't
Lamar's
well,
missed a game.
you know.
Similar.
And Lamar's not making excuses because I hate him. Well, we're injured. No, I'm just saying, like in a numbers aspect, Lamar's missing 3 running backs. They signed 3 motherfuckers off the street to come
Philly
play.
doesn't have a running back.
Miles Sanders. They
Miles
signed.
Sanders' ass.
And Zach Ertz left.
Zach
Yeah,
Ertz
because
is
Dallas
gone.
Goddard's better. But yeah.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
got
he's paid
fucking
him
Mark
too.
Andrews.
Yeah.
What?
Marquise Brown is better than any receiver.
I mean,
Yeah,
Devontae
Philly has-
Smith and him just started clicking.
But they already played together.
I get it, but it's
How many years they play together?
1. That's all you need in Alabama. It's not Georgia.
Yeah.
It's no Georgia, but yeah, I get it.
I mean, they're better.
That's what I
Offensive.
was saying. But
Yeah.
John agreed with me.
Yeah,
So I felt bad. You just know what I was saying.
I had to come through and just sorry.
ruined that
It's
up.
okay.
But
Sorry, John. I like
no, and that's what's not fair, and that's what I think Alabama really gets set up in the NFL because you go to Alabama as a college player and shit just comes so easy. You're like, you know what? I'm dominating here on this whole team of 5 stars, and then you go to a team without an offensive line, no tight end, no running back, no defense, no nothing, and you're like,
Philly has top 10 defense. Don't fucking sleep on that.
number 10.
Darius Slay's out here making plays. He is
Plays.
Yeah, plays.
Please.
Plays. Darius Slay. Big play Slay.
Yeah, okay.
Big play Slay.
Don't
3
call
pick
him
sixes.
that.
Come on.
That's what. No, your favorite cornerback
Yeah,
lives in
He's
Dallas.
got 8.
You know,
So 3
no,
ain't
I've
shit.
been shitting on Trayvon Diggs.
You
No.
haven't. You're a Cowboys fan and shit.
Oh my fucking
Goddamn Cowboys.
I didn't be that disrespect because we have a guest on.
Yeah.
I think I'll knock you out. That's
Yeah.
what I did. Okay.
But I just to call him great value, I think it's a little bit, you know.
One more time for the fans. It was a thing I was thinking because I saw him rush for a couple tugs against New Orleans. So I just put it on the notes to check.
Yep.
And then we checked and I lost. It would not have been talked about if it was a regular week. Anyway,
Speaking of Georgia and Alabama.
should we do Billy's top 5 first? before
Oh
we
yeah,
call
let's
it
do
all?
top 5.
So Billy's top 5 this week. John, I want you to stop me as soon as you disagree.
Sure, no
I'm
problem.
not going to have the Jags in the top 5 before you can disagree with anything. Okay?
Stop.
Just the number 1 is the Arizona Cardinals.
I was thinking about it on the ride over here. I agree with Arizona. As much as I dislike Kyler just because he came out the same year as the GOAT.
Gardner Minshew.
And the GOAT gets no respect.
Gardner Minshew.
I'll give it to Arizona right now.
Okay. What do you dislike about Arizona?
Not a whole lot besides what I previously said.
Okay, I got you.
That's it.
Fuck you, Kyler.
Hard to miss you.
I got the New England Patriots.
I don't have the Patriots that high yet. I'll put them right outside the top 5. Number 2, I'm probably rolling with who was I? Yeah, it's.
So why are the Patriots too high? We'll just do that because you can't.
Don't ask me. I'm biased.
I know that's why you're not.
They're playing good right now, but I'm not ready to.
Yeah, but why? They're playing good. What is
Who
bad
else
about
is not? Why? Who? Where were they last week?
Not in the top 10.
Okay, so who fell to where you put New England up 8
Let me
plus
see.
spots?
The Packers and the Titans are also out of my top 5. These are teams. So the
I'm
top.
putting
So
the Packers
Billy's
still
best.
ahead of the.
So Billy's best isn't necessarily like 1, 2. It is obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, but that's not exactly what it's the teams that are gonna win the Super Bowl. The 5 teams that have the best chance to win the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
After watching New England play the Falcons,
I don't agree. That
dominate
New
the
England
Browns.
has, the second best chance of winning the Super Bowl.
Why? They have the coach that's been there, done that 6 fucking times.
They
He
had the
knows
same
what's going
coach
on.
last year.
Yeah, they didn't have any of these offenses. So Mac Jones is playing with a. So Cam Newton had me and you, Antonio, out there to throw the ball to. Now he has like
He just
junior
has
college
you
guys.
two. Now he has me and junior.
Oh,
college
is that
guys.
okay?
Yeah.
Notice he's still sitting with us in the same garage.
Sure.
But I got it.
It's an off week.
Yeah, you could have made it.
Yeah.
All right. So the Patriots, you didn't like it at
Nope.
number 2. That's too high. You would have him in the top 5 at all, though.
I would have them just outside the top 5.
Okay. And then number 3, I got the Chiefs. I'm gonna go to Tonio though because I know he's gonna really hate this.
I think I had the Chiefs at 2.
Okay.
Are you guys fucking high?
They've been there. They've been in the Super Bowl the last 2 years. They got destroyed by the GOAT in this. Yeah, they had 3 offensive linemen that were
I
down.
don't care.
Their offensive line this year is starting to mesh. The defense is playing better. You got Chris Jones playing tackle, and then you got Frank Clark back to the end where they both belong, working. They're making it work for
They
now.
played the fucking Cowboys.
Yeah,
The
but you
sorry
got
ass
your Cowboy
Cowboys.
bias on.
I don't got the
Yes, you do.
bias on.
Yes,
They
you do.
suck. That's not
No.
bias. That's facts.
It's like
They don't
Cowboys bias.
suck, dude.
They got 2 playoff wins since '95.
Tonio, we're talking about this team. They have 3 playoff wins since '95. We are talking about
That's
this team right here, right now.
So
This
is the Cowboys in your top 5?
No,
Exactly.
it doesn't
You
matter.
just helped my argument.
No, if they beat the
We're
Chiefs,
talking
they are.
about this.
That doesn't
thing
mean they're not a
right-
good
Oh my
team.
God.
That doesn't mean it's not a
Hey
good
man.
win.
Hey, look.
Hey, look what?
Pat Mahomes
Is
can't
lead the
handle-
league in turnovers. Yes, we know
lead the
that.
league in turnovers. Wife can't stay off the
Yes,
social.
yes. What like?
Brother TikToking
Hold on. If you're
That's his mother.
brother.
no, it's his brother.
His mother too. Patrick Mahomes' mom's is
No.
fucking bitching.
Oh,
See,
but so
That
his
ain't
wife.
his fault.
No, that's what I'm saying though. But his wife. So I'm not gonna tell my mom what to do, so she can do whatever she wants. But my wife, I could be like, hey, can you not throw shit at people? Like, is that you know what I'm saying? Like, is that too hard for you to fucking do?
the pressure is getting to him.
Or if it's my brother, I'd be like, hey man, you're gonna sit the fuck at home. This is not what we're about.
Your brother, not a fucking player.
Yeah, like
That's it.
that's why Daddy took me to the games and
Yeah.
shit because you're fucking up.
He TikToking on Sean. Like, come on, man. That dude, they gonna fold under pressure. But
Well,
We'll see.
We'll see. Like I said, man, my hand is right here. This is just who I think can win the Super Bowl.
okay,
Number 4, finally, here you go. I know you'll agree with me. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I don't agree.
At 4, really? You don't have the top 5? Oh.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers should be in the top 3. And the reason why
Because they won the Super Bowl and they got Tom Brady.
Tom Brady juked somebody yesterday, and
Oh, we talking about the shit ass Giants, right?
That's true.
it don't matter. It's Tom Brady, 44, juking.
But you talking about who Dallas beats? You can.
Hey, I ain't talking about the win.
Fucking
I'm
Giants.
talking about the move.
Oh.
Talking about the move along. And
Again,
you
that
would-
player plays the
You would
Giants.
get both of your knees broke. Hey,
Yeah, but their Tampa Bay secondary
it's ass.
is this
I
so robotic.
actually
See
watched.
that? It fell.
I watched Murphy Bunton. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Get cooked last night a lot. And I'm like,
He's like a starter, and he
And
played
I'm-
pretty good last year too.
and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? This who? I
He's
don't-
out there fucking around. You think it's like having Tom Brady? You're like, Oh, we don't even gotta play
Yeah,
it. I'm
you
good.
know,
We're
It's
gonna try
fine.
some new shit tonight.
But see, that's the thing
Every
though.
night. Just
The front eight, they're like every game. Yeah, somebody get fucking hit. Secondary, like shit, you know. So we got Tom
I'm
Brady.
just gonna hang out for 4 hours.
Yeah,
Just-
like you know, getting paid.
I'll
Tom
stretch a
Brady
little bit, just-
get us 30. You know, we get 30 and don't win. Ain't my fault.
I
Tell
just
them
yell,
to score.
80 green every now and again. Just
Yeah.
go in there. Yeah, I get you.
But no, I as long as they're in the top 5, I still think they're better than the Chiefs. Who's your number 2?
The
New England Patriots.
Patriots.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Probably should be number 1.
Shocker.
All right, and number 5. It's a little controversial.
Here we go.
I'm just starting to look at it, and they've been in my top 5 the whole year because I just believe they're gonna win the Super Bowl anyway.
Oh my God.
The Los Angeles Rams. John, before Tony.
I had the Rams at 5 as well.
So why? How come they haven't fallen out for you? Because they've had some pretty bad
Just because they,
beatdowns.
yeah, it's an NFL season. It's difficult. You're gonna have ups and downs. So
Okay.
losing 3 games out of 11 is you're still a good squad.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good point.
They're
They're on a bye
fine.
week. They come back and they play
Von Miller will be
Packers.
back this coming up week.
I mean, I agree. I just like to get
Oh,
all
okay.
I agree. They should be in the top 5.
So if the Rams beat the Packers, are we saying, oh, Packers fucking suck?
No,
It's over
we're
with.
not.
No, because
You know what I
there's
mean?
2 top
No.
5 teams.
We're
That's
not.
what I'm saying.
So you kicked out the Titans and the Packers.
Yes.
Are they 6 and 7?
I'm not even putting the Titans at 7 or 6.
Yeah, because it's
Tannehill is not having a great year. Derrick Henry is gone. Julio
Packers
is
6,
ass.
Cowboys 7, Titans. I still probably put them behind the Bills because they're not playing bad teams like they should.
I'm gonna
Like if
say-
you can step up, I don't think you can keep doing
I'm
that.
saying
into
the Colts
playoffs.
are going to pass up the fucking Titans.
Yes, do the Colts are
The
right.
Jonathan Taylor.
No.
Jonathan Taylor,
The
Carson
way
Wentz
they
is
are
having
playing.
a solid year. He's not doing a whole lot, but he's not turning the ball over.
I mean,
He's being
you can
efficient.
win games like that.
Mhm. And the Colts up until it was so they have a 3-game winning streak or 4?
Mm-hmm.
So up until 2 weeks ago, they had the hardest schedule in the NFL,
Yeah.
and they still came out all right. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
So real quick, because we gotta get off the NFL.
Yeah.
Real quick, the Titans let go of AP. We're not gonna talk about that because he didn't do nothing. But do you think they let him go because maybe that Derrick Henry timetable is looking a little bit better for them, or do you think they're about to go pass heavy and see what Julio and AJ Brown really about? Or
So watching last week, John, did you watch any of that Titans game?
No.
Okay. So watching
only
a lot
watch
of the
this
game-
one team.
I only watch one team.
Family man right here.
Yeah.
Family guy.
Yeah, I definitely put the kids on the back burner on Sundays. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
6 days a week. Yeah, that's enough.
Hey,
time.
I'm daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll miss some college games,
Yeah.
here and there, but
Yeah.
Sunday. You know what I mean? But after church, of course.
Yeah, praise God.
Amen. But watching the Titans game, dude, throwing the ball around this much with Ryan Tannehill, like he just looked like he did not want to throw the ball that much. And you're
But I think that's not his fault.
what?
Well, you said it yourself. You want to work Derrick Henry this hard,
Mm-hmm.
so you're going Ryan Tannehill, pre-injury Derrick Henry probably throwing the ball 17 to 24 times a game. No Derrick Henry, we're going to up that to 30 to the maybe even 47 range. Like,
Sure.
that's
And they're
not
throwing 4 picks.
Yeah.
But the crazier thing is they're still in the game.
Yeah.
Because Houston's not that good.
Yeah, and their defense isn't that bad, but I think when you can't score offensively, like we said like 3 weeks ago, in shape guys, I don't care. We play pickup basketball. You know.
Don't tell people on the show.
All right, my bad.
Jeez.
Anyway, you know, bro, doing the same shit for like repetitively, and your offense, all right, well, we got to punt again. And I know they over there like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Oxygen in hand, like, I don't care how much shape
Just
you
walked
in.
off the field.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
if you playing, let's say you playing, I don't know, maybe 30 possessions, and it's all defense, and it's like, the game ain't over? No, we ain't even made the halftime yet. Like, what do you expect from me, bro? So,
You get the Browns like Nick Chubb, 4 yards, 4 yards, 4 yards. There's been 2.5 minutes off the clock in
Yeah.
30 plays, and you're just sitting there like,
That's all
Yeah,
it was
he's
with
fast.
San Francisco and Jacksonville. First drive, 20 plays. San Francisco drove down the field.
damn.
Jacksonville 3 and out. Back out their defense, and it's like, That's fucking the first 2 possessions of the game. What the fuck?
Bro, 20 plays is insane.
Is that like getting on third down every fucking play?
Well, we had a lot of fucking third down, at least 2 third down penalties. You know, we stopped them and then they turned it over.
That's why I like Tampa Bay was happy last night. Their first 3 drives.
No, Tom Brady did not look happy at all that whole game. He was pissed.
He was pissed because fucking Mike Evans dropped. He made him throw it right in his hands.
Yeah.
Got scared. How do you get scared of somebody with the same jersey as you? I'm finna get hit. Oh, man, I'm not gonna bat the ball now. I'm just look at it. And
shit. Hit him with a teddy bear.
Yeah,
like,
but at first, as soon as the game started, I was like, look, 8 drives, 75 yards. This is gonna go quick, and it went no third down. Their defense was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a good one. And then pick, and now we're on the field. But it's when your defense is staying on, like he said, 20 plays at a time. What the fuck do you expect from them? You can have the best players, 20 plays.
Yeah, but it's also too like going 3 and out. I think, not saying this is how it should go, but I think like maybe a few times you're like, maybe we should go for it on 4th just to
give them
some more time. Like, try to get it.
We suck anyway.
Because if you think about it, 20 plays, 4 off, back on.
Yeah.
And you keep doing that like the whole first quarter.
If I'm some defensive line, I'm gonna talk to the lineman, the offensive lineman, and be like, hey dude, I'm gonna stand up and just I'll let you block me.
Yeah, bro.
I'm so fucking tired.
Like, bro.
I'll lose whatever bonus is about to come my way.
Hey, I'm gonna dive at your knees, just slide back, and I won't make any effort to get up. So
you can literally block somebody else, and I'll just lay right here.
So I feel bad for the Titans with no Derrick Henry, and I feel bad for Tannehill because he is a good quarterback, but he's doing shit that he's not used to.
And like you were saying with AP, I like that you said maybe Derrick Henry's getting a little better, quicker than we think.
Yeah.
But do you want to put Derrick? It's a foot
You're
injury,
not getting rid of him.
No, I'm
he's
saying
getting better quicker. He'll be back in 3 weeks. Let's get rid of him now.
But do you want to do like? He comes into the playoffs, and then what if it's a foot? KD was working on that foot for 3 years before he really got kind of.
And that's basketball.
Yeah.
It's probably a little bit similar. I mean, they're doing a lot of cutting.
Derrick Henry's heavier. He's getting hit all the time.
Similar. He's a running back versus. KD get fouled, but not for real.
Yeah, because also
it's like running back getting hit, foot step down.
And then think about when they're tackling you, when they're twisting your ankle to get you down. Yeah. Now you're just fucking hitting. Yeah. Well, they always do that, but Mac Jones is a quarterback, so they're like, oh, whoa, wow, what the fuck?
He thought he had the ball.
It happens 30 times a game. Like, come on. But if you're getting tackled and you're Derrick Henry, I'm gonna punch your fucking foot until you're like, oh, it's starting to hurt again. I'm gonna go down.
So I don't know.
Because his ankle's probably stronger than your bicep. You know what I mean?
Because how good do the Titans think they are? Do they really think they got a shot? Like, do you sit Derrick Henry for the rest of the year, or do you be like, hey, you were still leading the league for 2 to 3 weeks?
I think them playing the better teams better, and just I don't know because it might be a Vrabel thing. Like, hey, these fucking dudes suck. Yeah. We're gonna go kick the shit out of them, and then you realize like, oh fuck, we're in the NFL. They're actually not that bad. Yeah. And then you lose. So it's like maybe it's one of those things where you get to the playoffs and you're like, okay, hey man, we all know everybody's good. Yeah. You know, especially in the AFC where we're a lot better. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like maybe it could be one of those things.
Well, I mean, speaking of Derrick Henry, I don't think he got a chance to run all over Georgia, maybe, but I think Florida was winning when Derrick Henry was in.
No, that was Derrick Henry's freshman year was a kick six game. He talked about it on Part of My Take I was watching the other day.
Okay. All right. Well, speaking of them, let's talk about the college top 10, man.
So, number 1 is Georgia. John, do me a favor. Tell the fans everything they need to know about Georgia.
Well, we got a top defense. We're averaging...
No, 7. That's wrong already. Y'all have the top 2.
Yeah, I said we have top defense.
No, you said A. You got to say
we got the top defense. Okay, we're giving up 7 points a game. We've had 2 shutouts. We should have had a shutout last week, but crazy play.
Chattanooga or
no? We played Charleston Southern.
My bad.
It's
the
okay.
Big fucking
it's
dick
a big
swinging
difference.
Charleston Southern.
It's a big difference.
They
are. Offense is average. Fucking
yeah.
Definitely need to get JT Daniels back in there. These cucks don't agree. But
JT Daniels sucks.
He doesn't suck.
Did he go undefeated last year?
Did JT Daniels go undefeated? No.
Oh, he didn't?
He's going undefeated this year, though.
Oh, the 4 starts he had?
Yes.
It's
It's
not.
fucking, was it Stevenson his last name now? Because now I'm kind of hammered. I can't remember.
Stetson Bennett.
Stetson Bennett. There we go.
Yes,
That's
he's
the
also
fucking
undefeated this year.
Bingo.
No, both of them can't. One of them has to be the starter, and I think it's Stetson. Sorry.
It's Stetson. John, why is it not? Stetson can move around a little bit, and he showed you that in the Tennessee game. On a lot of those 3rd and 4s, 3rd and 5, Stetson was just like, oh, no one's kind of open. JT doing that? Nope, he's fucking sitting there like.
He's a better passer than Stetson Bennett. Look, Stetson Bennett doesn't.
You don't gotta be good
suck,
when your defense don't let nobody cross the goddamn
Yeah,
40.
I'll play quarterback for Georgia.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll win like 14-0 instead of scoring 41.
There you go.
But
Yeah, I mean the defense gonna score 17 for you, so shit. You can get 24.
I need
Yeah.
to watch. You see that?
You can throw a fucking slant, bro. Like I said, I can get a slant out of there.
Stetson's better because he can
Mobile.
extend a play.
He can extend the play,
That's
and I think he doesn't. I think JT has a little bit, not cockiness, because I hate when people he's like he has a little more confidence in some of the
Than he
receivers
should.
than he should.
Yeah.
Well, we're also playing with not our top receivers.
Y'all don't need nobody on top as long as y'all got their defense is doing what they're doing. I seen your defensive plan.
We'll start Carson Beck next week against Georgia Tech.
And we'll beat the shit out of them.
Probably.
Your defensive lineman was conducting the fucking band.
Let's go ahead and give Jordan Davis the Heisman this year.
The lineman that
Yes.
was conducting the for that play, yeah. Like he's not on the field and the band sounded amazing and he was keeping up. That shit is harder than you think. And he was just up there like,
No, it's not, dude.
yes, it is.
High, low, high.
That shit is harder than you think. For people without a musical background, this dude don't know shit about nothing but eating and hitting people. That's it.
And maybe music, because he did pretty good.
He did do pretty good. Like
triangles in the back. Boom, bum, bum, bum. It's
I don't.
fucking easy.
I don't.
Come on, man.
I mean, I think he's been out so long. Like
you guys have music in Coffeyville? Like
yeah,
a band or
yeah.
whatever
We
it's called?
want like a ring for that.
Okay.
Yeah, drum
You
line.
get a
crazy.
ring?
Shout out Coffeyville High School, baby. Yeah, you do.
Is it just
Uh,
Coffeyville High School?
Yeah.
What was the other high school next to y'all? It had a cooler name.
Water Valley.
Yeah, Water Valley. That sounds like a place to be.
Fuck Water Valley, bro.
Dude, don't be
But we got Georgia. They're top. Now something that's surprising that we need to talk about, but it might be warranted. Ohio State jumped Alabama.
They should have.
They beat the dog shit out of Michigan State.
See, but not just Michigan State.
They beat the dog shit out of Purdue the week before.
The number 7 team in the country. I think that's where it comes in. Is where that's a big deal. Like the committee is trash, so that's the first part. So the committee sucks,
Yeah.
but they're trying to right a lot of the wrong that they had. Where it's like, well, we really like Alabama, and it's like, well, a lot of people do.
Yeah.
But like, are they the second best team? You take Alabama lost to Ohio State or lost to A&M in College Station.
Yeah.
Ohio State lost to Oregon in the horseshoe. Like, come on, man. Like, that's not a good loss to have. But when you come out and C.J. Stroud's starting to play better, he's probably a Heisman favorite, right? If you come out and that's how you're playing, yeah, Ohio State should be number 2.
All right, well, fuck Ohio State. Sorry, Buckeye Aaron. I just schedule's easy.
It's not, dude.
I'm not gonna speak on that.
They played more top 10 teams
It's
than Alabama.
definitely
They played
definitely
more top
tougher
10
than
teams than
Alabama.
Georgia.
Alabama has played
They
nothing
play
but scrubs this
SEC
year.
team. Well, we're not gonna get into that because we all know the SEC is better.
As we don't.
John, who's better?
The SEC East
All right.
is probably the best.
Okay, so we're not gonna stay on that, and we're not even gonna talk about number 3, Alabama. They've been there before. They're gonna be
They
there.
are, yep.
Nick Saban's go.
So you-
Number 4. though.
Hold on, I do want to say one thing about Alabama. Y'all think if Georgia beats them by 3 points, Alabama is out of the top 4?
No.
I think they should be.
They should be.
I think
but
they will
will
be,
they
yes.
be? Why?
Actually,
If everything else stays status quo, Cincy wins, let's say Georgia wins, they're not gonna. Who are they gonna jump?
Nobody. They're going to go to 4.
Nah, I don't
And then we're
think
going to
so.
see Georgia, Alabama again.
I don't know. Nick Saban gets the game plan against the same team again.
And that's what I think that's what the
Who's
committee
Notre
would
Dame
want.
got left on the schedule?
Nobody, because they don't.
Nobody.
Oh, no. They,
Clemson, maybe? Or did they play Clemson?
Have they played USC?
yes, they did. They beat the shit out of them.
Stanford is the last team they had to play.
Oh, see that we should have looked that up, though, probably.
I don't know.
It depends on. For me, I could see Notre Dame squeaking in.
Yeah, but what if? It's too many what ifs right now. Because what if Michigan's
Alabama's
like
already dropping?
Yeah, but what if Michigan's like, hey, we pushed it against Michigan State, and they go into Ohio State and be like, you know what, y'all good, but we seen y'all be beat.
No, Ohio State goes to the big house this week.
What happens if Michigan beats Ohio State and Georgia beats Alabama?
I mean, Michigan's in.
Michigan's in. Georgia's in.
I mean, but
Cincinnati's in.
If Ohio State,
which one?
If Michigan beats Ohio State this week, Alabama goes back to number 2.
Yeah, but Alabama's losing to Georgia.
That's not this week. They play Auburn.
No, I think he's talking in general.
Oh, okay.
If it's out, but Alabama again has the Auburn game coming up.
Yeah,
it's always been Alabama's.
Yeah, but they don't have it.
But Bo Nix ain't even playing.
Bo Nix don't even.
Bo Nix has beat Alabama.
But he's not playing.
Oh, he's not playing.
He's not playing. He's hurt. He's out for the year, and he's ass.
A&M beat fucking Alabama, but they're still ass.
Top 15 team.
So.
They're ass.
Either way, I just think Alabama stays in. It's too much money there, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's too much money there.
Dude,
either way,
a 2-loss Alabama team.
But you just said they're trying to correct their wrongs.
No. That's why I said they're trying to open it up.
But see, they correcting their wrongs with this first ever.
Mm-hmm. And they're like, see,
not
we care
top
about you,
5
Cincinnati.
power team with Cincy at number 4.
But now you have the big dogs. No pun intended for the Bulldogs. You have the big dogs now. Now they're fighting each other out, and all these wins are going to mean a lot more than fucking Cincinnati's win against Houston, who's not even in the top 15. That's where it's going to come down to, where the committee has to sit back, undefeated, sure. But they didn't beat anybody except Notre Dame, who's a number 16 in the name. You know what I mean? But that's all they got. You don't have an Ohio State beating a Michigan who's number 5. You don't have an Alabama who beat a number 1 Georgia at the time, if this is how it's going to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have these things. And Cincinnati might just be the fucking kids on the back burner.
Hey, we gave you a week at number 4.
Yep.
We put you in there. Next year we may let you make it.
Yeah. But that's the thing too. So what if, because no one's saying that we're doing all these what ifs. Nobody's what ifing. What if Cincinnati loses to Houston?
Exactly.
The committee will never let this happen. I don't, especially that happen. Because now Cincinnati's going to the Big 12, not next year, but whenever Texas and then.
Yeah.
But Cincinnati's going to the Big 12. Do they ever earn it? Even if you're in the Big 12? Oklahoma was undefeated, and they had them at 9th. You know what I mean? We don't have, they're undefeated.
Well, for good reason.
Well, yeah, because they sucked, and obviously we saw that.
Either way, Michigan's number 5. Notre Dame, who could still sneak in there for some fucking reason. Notre Dame sucks,
Money! They got the money!
Mitch, Notre Dame sucks. That guy that you know, Notre Dame sucks, bro. I don't know how.
Grimes, Notre Dame sucks.
Yeah, Grimes, fuck you.
That's how that's one. He's pretty cool.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
and he's also a Bills fan. They suck
too.
too. Woo, bad year for you.
Shout out, doll. Shout out.
Number 7.
Ran into Dolphin.
We got
Saturday night. Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
And he didn't fucking call me.
Yeah. I'll tell you after, but yeah, I ran
I'm
into
gonna call him
him.
after this.
But number 7 we got Oklahoma State. Number 8 we got Baylor. Number 9 we got a team that probably should have been right outside the door. Probably at number 5. If I'm just saying. Hotty toddy baby. With the Heisman hopeful, Matt Corral. And number 10 we got Oklahoma. I don't know what it is with y'all just dropping Oklahoma right behind Ole Miss. They suck.
I think once you get past 6, Notre Dame, it don't fucking matter who's there.
It kind of matters. When Ole Miss
because there's no way Ole Miss is the rest of the after number 7 Notre Dame or after number
all these people in front of Ole Miss could potentially lose, and we jump.
You're not getting in the playoff?
I don't care about getting in the playoffs.
You want to be number 5?
If I'm
so you're
number
okay
5,
with number 5?
you
Ain't
goddamn
nothing wrong
right.
with-
You room 2, goddamn right. Hotty toddy baby. Number 5.
Running Rebels.
I like that.
All right.
All right.
But it's pretty, like you said, pretty straightforward. For bowl game purposes though, because we still watch football, so bowl games.
Yeah.
I would like to see, just because of you, Richie, I would love to see Ole Miss play Notre Dame and kick the
dog.
Yeah, but if Notre Dame wins, you're gonna be like, well, Lane Kiffin can't coach.
Yeah.
Notre Dame
It's
won't
the
win.
fucking bowl game. It ain't the playoffs.
Notre Dame won't win. I won't say none of that because Notre Dame wouldn't have a chance.
So who could beat Ole Miss in the top 10, other than the top 4? Well, 5 or 6.
Everybody but Notre Dame and Oklahoma.
Nobody can beat Ole Miss except for Alabama.
I said not the top 4.
Oh, okay. Well, Alabama's the only one improved. We'll beat the shit out of Georgia. Last time we played, it was like 44-19.
But that last time we played Alabama.
They
51-38? Okay.
It's okay.
I just wanted you to know that
It's
number
okay,
in the back of
man.
your mind.
Either way, speaking of Heisman hopeful, Matt Corral, let's go through the hot because it's getting closer.
Okay.
So
So Matt Corral's your favorite. Is that?
that's what the hell is
not.
that?
It's
Shocker.
No
The
shit.
favorite for America is C.J. Stroud,
As it
but
should be.
I don't.
OH. Oh, there's nobody here to do it. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I got you. IO is the next thing.
yeah.
It's silly. You ever notice you spell OH-IO? That just spells Ohio. The school is Ohio State. And that's
And they
silly.
actually
Like,
have a college.
that's what I'm
Ohio.
saying. Yeah, it's not like there's no Ohio Bobcats who don't exist.
Yeah.
Like they just spell Ohio, and it's like Cincinnati's also in that state where you're just so Cincinnati. The Bearcats are just out there. OH-IO, and it all counts for everybody.
Yeah, for everybody.
That's silly.
Oh, they talking about us.
All inclusive.
Junior colleges. Oh wait.
Hey, IO.
They talking about
I'm
us.
Ohio Valley State.
Yeah, like what the hell? C.J. Stroud. Let me look
Yeah.
at his numbers. I'll go through the numbers for you. 337 yards per game, 30 total touchdowns. That's
Yeah.
impressive. He turned it around. They were looking, not.
He's also a fucking freshman.
I mean, I don't care.
30 total touchdowns?
Yeah.
CJ Stroud's got to have at least 33 passing touchdowns.
He's looking real rough first couple weeks.
First couple weeks. He
Yeah.
didn't look. His name
Buckeye,
was-
when I had Buckeye Aaron on,
Matter-
he was like, we gotta fucking bench him. And he was
Matter
like,
of fact,
take it easy.
he traded places with he wasn't in there. It was Spencer.
That's Oklahoma, buddy.
Yeah, I know. They traded places. Spencer was in the Heisman hopeful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they traded places.
36 touchdowns.
Oh hey, so I looked at the. It was before they played this week. That was the numbers I had.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Prior to
Let's
this
get better.
So 36.
Sorry, John.
It's okay.
So Matt Corral's numbers probably way better.
There.
Bryce Young, another freshman,
Yeah.
with he's 8th in yards per attempt, yards per game, 302. He's 13th with that.
He just had.
Both of these guys have amazing receivers that they're throwing it to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ohio State has potentially 3 first-round draft picks.
Definitely have two.
No, I'm saying so. Smith
Yeah,
next year will be a first-round.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying.
My favorite, Matty Ice.
There's already someone with the nickname Matty Ice in the NFL, man. You gotta stop doing that. It's like calling T. Larry Sunshine. Like that's already somebody's
He
nickname.
lost
man.
that nickname when he lost 28-3. I don't care about him. Who talks about Matt Ryan in the league anymore?
Our friend Gertie every fucking day. I talk to him
Gertie-
about it today.
Whoa.
Gerg is an idiot.
Yeah, first of all, let's not say friend, all right?
Oh, okay. Okay,
Somebody-
can I say my friend?
Coworker.
Co-worker.
Co-worker.
Somebody we know. Fuck you, Gertie. And Notre Dame and Atlanta. 28-3.
That's what's up, Gertie.
Only 3 interceptions on the year is crazy.
In the SEC, where there's NFL
Ready
defensive backs, just
And he throws the ball at least 30 times.
yeah, he's not one of those SEC quarterbacks from back in the day where it's like, yeah, I threw it 16 times. I got it.
He's not one of these because he likes to have a ball in his name.
Well, Wayne also is like, hey, just throw that fucking
Yeah.
around. We're trying to get fucking old Arch Griffin, Arch Manning over here. You throw it around. Show him we throw
Yeah,
this.
we throw it. We'll throw, hey, Arch.
Hey, you want to throw it 65 times?
Arch.
You got it. Like,
Walk through the goal, baby. Hey.
don't do it because you're gonna just be living in your daddy's shadow. Just throwing it out there. Look at what he got.
Your dad didn't go to Ole Miss, so
Not your dad. Excuse me. Your grandpa's dad.
so
My bad.
don't listen to him.
Yeah,
I got it.
And your
dad
grand-
played. So.
I'm sorry, and I might discourage you, but your grandpa sucked. Fourth, his granddad was terrible for the Saints.
Oh, the Saints. I got
Oh,
it.
he
Not
didn't suck at
Ole
Ole
Miss.
Miss.
Okay, yeah.
But Kenneth Walker III, averaging 147 yards per game, 17 touchdowns, leads the league in both.
See, if he didn't have such a, I think he only had 26 yards against Ohio State. I think if you at least have 50, like showing you're doing something, but also they got down so fast.
Yeah, they would have had to have won.
You think they would have? No. So if he ran for 275 yards and they lost by a touchdown, you don't think he's still up there?
Definitely. 275 yards?
No.
The last I see kind of what John's saying is think about how many losing teams have Heisman winners. Lamar Jackson in 2016. And then tell me another time. You can't really.
Oklahoma. They didn't win.
They went to the playoff with Baker and were almost there with Kyler.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
Win.
No, I'm saying so Louisville wasn't even in the top 10.
Yeah, okay.
You know, like that's more what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, this year when Matty gets it, Matt Golden Corral.
Golden Corral, there we go. You got to make a different nickname for a different guy. It just makes you sound lazy.
Golden Corral is such an awful place to eat at, though.
It was okay. I've eaten there twice, and it was okay one of the times.
I say
Chocolate Wonderful.
Chocolate Wonderful is pretty cool.
Yeah,
too.
that's it. I paid $34 for that.
Yeah, but didn't the kids like it?
And they didn't get.
Did the kids like it?
I was by myself.
Fingers all over the
Why were you by yourself?
I was with one of my homeboys. He was like, "Hey, bro, you want to eat?
I got this hot spot.
Let's go to eat." Yeah, that's what he said. I got this spot for you. I'm gonna plug you in.
They got,
Hold on.
got
What was
colorful
your
plates.
So you pull up to Golden Corral, are you like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was
This ain't
like, this hot. But to be fair, I've only been to Golden Corral twice. One time we played.
Yeah, go one more. It should be good the next time.
Fuck no, $34, and they was like, yeah, we don't offer.
$34 for you?
Yeah, and they don't offer military discount.
Yeah, they do.
Bro, I went in there in Virginia
That's
Beach,
probably why.
and I was like, yeah, this shit, how y'all offer military?
I only go once a year.
Yeah, only on Veterans Day.
You gotta wait
and,
4 hours to get in.
Yeah, and I'm like, this shit was ass. But they chocolate,
$34, dude.
$34, bro.
Dude, me and Brandon went, and he was like,
34 for 2. Yeah.
it's like 26, man.
Where did y'all go?
To the one on 49.
Yeah, see,
That's why they're out of business.
That
They
was-
don't charge enough.
that was
probably.
was
they are, aren't they?
that was the first time I went to one. We came down here and played a team, and they was like, all right, we won. They was like, yeah, we're gonna feed y'all good. Golden Corral.
They fed y'all?
Yeah, they paid for it.
Oh no, dude. We went all the way to all the way to Odessa one time. That's like 6 hours.
Yeah.
We went all the way to Odessa. Won by like a shit ton. Came back. All right, see you guys at practice on Monday. Like, I didn't give a fuck about what
I
we
mean,
did.
so you gotta think.
I did have a sweet peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
It was 5 hours. It was a 5-hour drive for us. 6 if you counted being on a bus.
Yeah.
Terrible drive.
CD player?
Yeah.
maybe
No
CD.
CD. I had a MP3 player.
Little Zoom or whatever, or the juke thing.
Yeah, one of them things. I had that. That shit almost died. That's how
Anyway,
long the drive was.
Matt Golden Corral. We always do.
Matt Golden Corral. He should win it. Anyway, you know.
But Kenneth Walker, he was right there until that beatdown was so bad, and you're just looking like
67 is bad. Even with you being on that team is bad. It's like,
But see, have another Heisman hopeful on the other team.
Yeah, just
lighten it
but
up.
they didn't throw him the ball either. There's no like screen, like Mel Tucker's not running like little bubble out screens or any of that stuff for him.
I don't.
Or my favorite Madden play with Christian McCaffrey, you know the route where the running back like cuts here, it's like the Pac-Man route.
Yeah.
Or from right over the middle, just kind of right behind the running
It
back.
didn't happen, so I don't think he's got a chance anymore.
No.
So it's gonna be between these quarterbacks, and we'll see.
You want to put some money on it? So the only thing that kind of makes me think about it is Vegas has him as the favorite, not like the favorite as in the best odds. They have him as like, you know how it's like negative 200 plus 100. So he's the only quarterback with negative 200.
Yeah.
So you don't win any money just betting $1.
Yeah.
Where you would win, you know.
I'm not gonna bet on that.
No, I mean it's too late now.
Yeah, I'm not.
But if you would have done this in the beginning of the year, I guarantee you'd
What
get
was the
fucking-
outcome of last week's bet? Or last episode's bet, or has that not happened yet?
No, I owe him $25.
Yeah, I haven't got that.
Hey, we ain't got paid yet.
Yeah, I haven't got that yet.
You got a lot of money coming in, dude.
Yeah, I got 100. John. Yep, you know.
Keep that on the PL.
But you know, those are.
Did you get stung?
I did.
That was a fucking stupid bet.
I did.
It was kind of dumb.
Yeah, well, I mean, it had potential.
I did.
What did you think? What was your?
I thought he was gonna get attacked.
He wanted. So really, I feel bad, but I don't.
He didn't hit the fucking nest to begin with.
I hit it 3 times, but I'm from the South, so we play with these all the time. It's cold as fuck. They were not gonna attack me.
Fell.
They just somebody hit it. It's time to go to the ground. I stumped all of them out except for the 2 that stung me. But speaking of top 5, or Kenny Pickett, but you know.
He played for Pitt. They lost to Miami.
Yeah.
Kind of just.
Anyway, those are the top 5 Heisman candidates, and I'm gonna go into Tonios top 5 or Tonios top tier NBA team.
It's your segment.
Yeah. So right now, I gotta.
Oh, you're the.
I gotta go with it. I know a lot of people gonna be like, well, they don't got the best record. I don't care. My number 1 is the Phoenix Suns. They're picking up right where they left off last year.
Yep.
Looking like a playoff team. Chris Paul is tricking 20-year-old, 21-year-olds thinking he's going between his legs. No, I'm gonna leave. They won 13 straight. They are on fire.
Devin Booker is looking amazing. Yeah. It's crazy. So watching Devin Booker play, it's like, you remember the bubble year? Like, we all forget about the bubble year like it didn't happen.
When they went undefeated.
Yeah, and they started to figure it out. That's without Chris Paul. And then you sprinkle Chris Paul in there, and it's like, oh yeah, we're going to the finals.
Yeah.
And then now they're just out here kicking some ass.
Kicking ass, bro. And so I got them like that, man. I don't know. They're hot right now. Their schedule, the next few games like New Orleans, and so this could potentially.
We'll wait. We'll wait for you to get to your next team.
No. That's
who did your next team? Golden State.
Yeah.
They just played a top team, right? Like a game or 2 ago.
Yeah, Brooklyn Nets.
Okay, and they won, right?
Yeah, they did. Steph Curry outdueled.
So why is this team, who's got a better
record? So this is my thing, and because it's gonna factor in the Golden State Warriors is my number 2 team, right? The Nets are number 4, but the Nets are down not just a player, they're down a superstar in Kyrie Irving. He's not hurt. He's not hurt, but he's not vaccinated. He has his views. We're not going to talk about that
till he gets popular. With Aaron Rodgers. Problem solved.
Go to Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Dr. Joe Rogan.
Dr. Joe Rogan. UFC. Whatever. Anyway,
you're gonna say UFC specialist?
Nah, I wasn't.
Okay.
Either way, I can't. The Nets are good without him, but I just know that with Kyrie Irving, that game would have been different. Kyrie,
the whole season would be different.
I mean, I think they win probably like 3 more games, so they'll be at 15 and 2 with the Warriors.
Because you gotta remember these 3. Excuse me. The 3 superstars from Brooklyn really haven't played together as much as they like.
Yeah, because one of them was hurt. One of them, they're injury prone. It's crazy. And I think just because Kyrie would have got those buckets with the foul, James Harden has had to redesign his game because those little fouls that he was getting, he's not getting at all this year. At all. And that takes away. James Harden was going to the line at least 13 times a game last year. That's insane.
It was a big story. So he had his first game with more than 10 shots from the free throw line. It was a big story because he was 19 and 20 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
And he scored like 40 points, but you're like, 19 of those are from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Points.
No, points.
I mean, points are
points.
But if you're not getting those,
you're not getting those points.
Yeah,
it's kind of like when Tonio says everyone fouls him, but even though they really don't, he just wants the points. Sure, he wants to keep the ball.
No, I get fouled.
You don't.
Big men get no love in the game. So that's why. I mean, it's a great win. Steph went like 9 for 14 from 3. I'm used to that.
Like 50 or like some outrageous fucking number.
But I'm used to that. Steph's the greatest shooter the game's ever seen. It's hard to say it ain't. He is, and he's continuing to be that. I do got them as number 2 but I just 13 in a row, peeling off 13 in a row that's a streak because people don't think about the streaks. The second highest is Miami with 27, and I'm not gonna. Yes.
The Lakers still had a better one.
No. It was the team before Miami. Miami was number 2. They finished number 2.
Yeah.
Fact check me next game.
No, I'm fact
It's
checking
streak.
right now.
When the
Miami's
Heatles
number 2.
won, that's what I said.
You said the longest one is Miami.
No, I said the second one is Miami.
I'll check the tape.
We'll check the tape. I said the second one. You're him. It's okay. I said the second streak. So, like if they can continue this, and it's hard. Like you play at least 3 times a week to come out and give the same energy for 13 straight. Because that's when people start thinking like,
who are they playing?
I mean,
2 playoff teams in the last week. So the last 2 of their last 3 wins have been playoff teams.
yeah, I think they beat. I mean, I know they got some Timberwolves wins in there, but Anthony Edwards is playing out of his mind this year.
Yes.
They don't look as bad. So that's why I got them the hottest. My third is Billy's finals choice for the Eastern Conference Finals choice in Chicago.
Chi-town, baby.
Lonzo Ball, and I don't know why, but people forgot about his year in UCLA. He was lighting it up from the 3 in UCLA, and he came.
It's the weird.
Yeah, everybody just
shot.
Yeah, but he came to the league to be a point guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a true point.
But
now
you get
he's
Steph Curry, and now we're all spoiled. We think they should all have these shots.
Yeah, see,
you get somebody with a dribble like Kyrie, and you're like, why can't you do that? It's like, I play point guard.
So Lonzo he's mixing them both because he's still averaging 7 assists. So it's crazy. So, but he's scoring more too now.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, oh, okay, well now
and
we
you got Zach LaVine still scoring for you.
Yeah, Zach LaVine's going crazy. DeRozan looks rejuvenated.
What's the best point though? What's the best point? No, well, Caruso. They're playing defense.
They're playing defense. That's what I was getting to. Their perimeter defense is insane. So I think that's why I got them over the Nets because I think, yeah, KD can drop 40, but what is everybody else going to do? Because I can lock you up. James Harden's not getting these fouls anymore. I can lock you up. I watched Caruso make a play where it was just him and this dude one-on-one, whole 24 seconds. Poked it out first time. Got him to 14 seconds. Made him dribble, dribble, go to the shot. Hey, shot got. And it's like, yo.
And Caruso's not scared of
nobody.
He's like, oh, that's James Harden MVP. One of the best scores we've ever seen in the NBA. I got him.
And we seen this last year when James Harden went in the bubble. Or 2 years ago. James Harden went up. I'm going to get this easy lay. And Caruso like, nah, LeBron been teaching me some shit off the backboard. And that confidence that he has, I really wish the Lakers would have paid him. Whatever.
That's a lot of money.
$24 million is not a lot for. They just got $700 million to be named Crip.
It's an $80 million contract though.
He didn't get $80 million. Caruso.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. Good. I don't think he got $80 million though. We have to fact check that too. Yep. I got the Brooklyn Nets. You're here, so I got the Brooklyn Nets as number 4 because KD is shooting 72% from mid range. That is
God. I didn't know that.
The mid range game is a lost art.
It is.
It's a hard shot. People don't think about because it's like 16 to 18 feet away. That is a hard shot. Like it's easier.
Especially you're hitting those the side ones where you get no square. It's just like right there.
That's a hard. 72% is crazy. They still got him. He's still.
My thing is, can he play some defense in the playoffs? He goes and plays Giannis. Is he going to lock down Giannis?
No. He won't.
Can Giannis?
No.
Can he at least slow down KD?
No.
You think he can slow him down? He's not scoring 40 on Giannis.
KD is.
Has KD had a?
KD is the greatest scorer we've ever seen. 7 feet can do whatever.
Michael Jordan's the greatest scorer.
No.
Kobe may be number 2.
It's KD. KD's greatest. 7 feet doing that? You can't stop that.
How about all the times he's been to the finals without the Golden State Warriors?
He went once.
Yeah, and lost.
That's my whole point.
He only went once.
Well, he played.
Sounds like they stopped him.
Well, he played.
Can't stop them.
He can't fucking go in his prime.
He played in the finals. I'm saying
in the finals.
He was also up 3-1 on the Warriors team that he went to. By the way, too.
That was set up before the series. He was trying to get away from Russ. Nobody wanted to tell the truth. Him and Russ was beefing.
I'm with you on that.
And Russ was like, "Hey, this is my team, bro. You can score, but it's my team." And he was like,
and then he put on a dress.
That's another subject.
Who? Russ's fashion?
Yeah.
I think it's cool, man.
Yeah.
I think it's badass.
He's different.
Actually.
I don't know. He wore.
And no, dude, it's him and his wife and the kid. Like that's what he's about.
He's
he wears
family
his
man,
fucking cool
and Crip. He like the Crip, the name of the fucking arena now.
Oh,
Yeah, he said y'all call it Crip, not me. But he smiled when they said it. Either way, and I got coming in at number 5. I got the Miami Heat. It's just a good team. Like they have a lot of Jimmy buckets. Tyler Hero is playing. For him to be coming off the bench, I think he's averaging 23.
When does he start? Next year? He has to start a bit. Dude, he's too good to just be sitting on the bench. Or is he going to be the bench guy?
I think what we're seeing him doing right now is being like a Lou Will. He's coming in and he's being that I can get you a bucket on that second team.
Yeah.
Because you got.
Or when you need that spark.
Yeah.
Put
me in because like he can shoot. He can play ball. He's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Starting you got kind of good, kind of terrible Kyle Lowry. You got Jimmy Buckets, Bam Adebayo,
plays great defense.
Does Duncan Robinson, and who else starts? I don't know who that is, but I think what Eric Spoelstra is doing right now is like, I need that spark, and he's that spark.
And now with Brad Stevens out of the league, Eric Spoelstra is the best coach in the league.
Best coach in the East.
Who's better in the West?
Steph Curry, Draymond.
Is Spoelstra not the one that was with the Cavaliers?
No, he's only
with
been. He went from cameraman, coach.
No, videotape guy.
Videotape. Yeah, same. All right, coach. So yeah, that's my top 5. Do you disagree or agree?
No, everything you said is absolutely spot on. Yeah, so no disagreements. I do think maybe the Suns are a little too high, but I understand. I'm glad they're in the top 5 because like that winning streak is it's hard to do that in the NBA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What do you got?
Like probably 3
behind.
I'd have Golden State and Brooklyn, and then Chicago.
Why Brooklyn?
Or then probably the Suns. The way I think it's like the way Brooklyn is starting to play, like you can see them becoming. You know what I'm saying? Especially because James Harden. Not that he's figuring it out yet, because he's still looking for those calls.
Yeah. But
he'll get them once every 4 games. So it's like, okay. But I think he's starting to maybe feel his game without looking for those foul calls. It's just where I would.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I'm not mad at that.
All right, man. So we're going to close the show off today. Tonio, you got some things to say about a certain NBA situation?
All right, man. The Isaiah Stewart and LeBron thing, I think it was blown out of proportion. Yeah, like you haven't seen a foul before. And rightfully so, LeBron did hit him in the face, made him bleed. Flagrant 2, ejection.
Yep.
Cool. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because even if it wasn't malicious intent, it was still a malicious play. So, hey, you got ejected. That's cool. But for people going on there saying, oh, LeBron James is becoming a dirty player. Out of 19 years of being one of the best players, doing it at ease, hasn't dropped off, still good.
Yeah.
Let me add being dirty to my game. Come on, bro. Relax. Relax. Isaiah Stewart. Yo, I'm with Gilbert Arenas. It's just some things you don't do. LeBron James.
So I'm sorry to cut you off. I know it's your rant, but what do you do if you get to LeBron James? Are you gonna beat the shit out of him?
Probably not.
I feel like you might get one lick on LeBron, and I feel like there's whoever the fuck LeBron paid to have sitting on the bench or whatever is fucking.
You seen the dude that was with LeBron? He jumped up yo, what's up? Come across here.
Did you see Russ's reaction?
Yeah.
When he got the rebound.
He looked like the.
Oh, what the? Yeah.
Russ looked like the fighting Irish. Put him on. Yeah, so I just Stewart in that situation because look, you still trying to make a name for yourself in the league. This is the face of the league. Think about it.
In the face of the league.
Yeah, think about it. If he gets fined $1 million he loses no sleep. Your contract is worth $3.2 million. You get fined $1 million.
Did they win it like $900,000?
Nah, that was fake.
Or it was okay.
Yeah, it was fake. But bro,
I gotta find some better people to follow on Twitter.
Why would you even do that? And like Gilbert Arenas said, you was just putting on because I know you got a boxing background, so I'm not saying you can't fight, but I'm saying if you're right here to LeBron at first and you just like, come on, bro, and then when people start pulling you back, you turn into the best defensive lineman the Lions have. Like, come on, man, we know what that is. So
cheap shot.
Truth.
I do think so. At first, I was like, because I watched it, and then I like for a second I was like, okay, this guy's just silly or whatever. But then I'm like, don't find him that much because like, who is this guy? Like, that's my first thought, right?
Yeah.
And then I see some of the fine, like LeBron. I was like, LeBron should probably pay the fine and like move, like help this kid out or whatever. But then you see the reaction, and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Bro, like.
Especially, dude, he came off. He was like, "Hey, my bad." Because there's also, did you see he had his arm?
Yeah.
And LeBron got free and fucking got him. Like, you know
so
what I
there's
mean?
no intent behind it. And if a man comes to, I know you bleed. I get it. I get angry when I taste my own blood too. But, bro, we're professional athletes. What are you doing? This is not the WWE. You're not gonna get a bonus for going after LeBron. Like,
Yeah.
You're gonna get kicked out of the league.
Oh yeah.
Like, relax. But I think that was probably the craziest shit I've ever seen. Like from
especially Malice in the Palace.
Yeah, and for us to be 2 days from Malice in the Palace in the Palace, it's like
well, they're like new.
The new Palace. It's like, yo, what's up with you? You just trying to make a name for yourself to go down in history? Like, what are you? So I think people like sports analysts, other than the greatest two right here, saying that, hey, LeBron's playing dirty because he's getting bad. Shut up. Stop. Like, stop it, bro. Y'all been saying this shit since year 17, and he's added a ring to his collection since. Y'all said, oh, he's on the decline.
He's going to LA to be a mogul and all
that make shit. Movies and all that. No, bro, just...
It's funny because he can do it and still be...
Yeah, it's like top tier. So, yeah, that's when I read, like, bro, at some point in time, just get off his back, bro. The dude's great. Like, just let it go. He's better than Michael.
We'll miss him when he's gone.
Yeah, sure. Like when he's gone, who you gonna talk about then? Giannis is playing dirty now. Come on, bro. Like KD doesn't brush his hair. He's ashy. His ankles ashy. Like
it's cold up there in Brooklyn.
Yeah, like Jesus Christ.
Not everybody can live in LA and just out here.
But we want to take the time out to thank our main guy, one of our best friends, John, for coming through.
Coworker.
For coming through, and you know, here's the thing. That's his segment. Hopefully, we can get him back for more.
Spontaneous.
Yeah, it's fun. Obviously, you can see episode 11, or is this 10?
This is 10.
Yeah.
So once every 10 episodes, John stop by, come and give us a sprinkle.
Here's the thing, you know. So hopefully, we get him on here again. Thank you for coming through.
Yeah, thanks for having me, y'all.
Absolutely.
I've been Antonio, and this is
Billy. Hey man, we really appreciate the continued support, y'all. Appreciate it.